The Side Striped Jackal is a medium-sized canid native to sub-Saharan Africa. Its origins can be traced back millions of years to ancestral jackal species that adapted to Africa's diverse landscapes. Unlike its close relatives, the black-backed and golden jackals, the side-striped jackal has evolved unique traits suited for survival in forested and humid regions. Fossil evidence suggests that early members of this species diverged from other canids, developing a more omnivorous diet and a preference for denser vegetation. The side-striped jackal is widely distributed across Central and Southern Africa, inhabiting a variety of ecosystems. It is most commonly found in woodland savannas, scrublands, and moist grasslands, but it also thrives in montane forests and riverine areas. Unlike the black-backed jackal, which prefers open plains, the side-striped jackal favors regions with ample cover, such as thickets and secondary forests. Its range extends from West Africa through Central Africa and into the eastern and southern parts of the continent, including countries like Kenya, Tanzania, Zambia, and South Africa. This adaptable carnivore avoids extreme desert environments and dense tropical rainforests, instead preferring transitional zones where it can find food and shelter. The side-striped jackal has a distinctive coat that sets it apart from other jackal species. Its fur is typically a mix of grayish-brown, tan, and buff, with a characteristic pale or white stripe running along each side of its body from the shoulders to the base of the tail. This stripe, though sometimes faint, is a key feature that gives the species its name. The jackal's underbelly is lighter in color, often cream or pale gray, while its legs and face may have a reddish or tawny hue. The bushy tail is usually tipped with black, adding to its striking appearance. Compared to the black-backed jackal, which has a sharper contrast in fur patterns, the side-striped jackal's coloration is more subdued, providing effective camouflage in wooded and grassy environments. The side-striped jackal is slightly larger and more robust than the black-backed jackal, with a stockier body and shorter legs. Adults typically measure 60 to 110 centimeters in body length, with an additional 25 to 40 centimeters for the tail. Their shoulder height ranges from 40 to 50 centimeters, making them a medium-sized canid. They generally weigh between 6 and 14 kilograms, with males being slightly larger than females. Their sturdy build allows them to be adaptable scavengers and hunters, capable of navigating a variety of terrains, from open woodlands to dense brush. Despite their relatively modest size, side-striped jackals are agile and resilient, relying on their speed and endurance to evade predators and find food. The side-striped jackal is primarily nocturnal, becoming most active during the early evening and throughout the night. Unlike its more aggressive cousin, the black-backed jackal, this species is generally shy and avoids direct confrontations with larger predators. It is an opportunistic feeder, with an omnivorous diet that includes small mammals, birds, reptiles, insects, fruits, and carrion. In some regions, it has been observed raiding human settlements for leftover food. Side-striped jackals are also known to follow larger predators like lions or hyenas, scavenging their kills when possible. They often hunt alone or in pairs, but may form small family groups when raising young. These jackals are territorial and mark their home ranges with scent markings, though they are less confrontational than other jackal species when defending their space. Their vocalizations are notably different from those of the black-backed jackal, which is famous for its loud, high-pitched calls. The side-striped jackal has a softer, more owl-like hooting sound, often used for communication between mates and family members. They also produce a series of yelps, whines, and growls, particularly when interacting with their young or warning others of potential threats. When alarmed, they may emit a distinctive wah-wah sound, which is quite different from the piercing howls of other jackals. Their more subdued vocalizations align with their cautious and secretive nature, helping them avoid unnecessary attention from predators and rivals. The side-striped jackal is a swift and agile runner, capable of reaching speeds of up to 40 to 50 km per hour. While not as fast as some larger predators, its speed is sufficient for evading threats and chasing down small prey. It relies more on endurance and agility than sheer speed, using quick bursts of running combined with sharp turns to escape danger. This jackal's movement is typically cautious and stealthy, especially in dense vegetation, where it prefers to slip away unnoticed rather than engage in direct confrontations. When necessary, it can sustain a steady trot over long distances, allowing it to cover large areas while foraging. Its ability to move quickly and efficiently makes it an effective scavenger, often arriving at carcasses before slower competitors. The Side Striped Jackal is an opportunistic omnivore, meaning it adapts its diet based on availability. While it primarily scavenges, it is also an adept hunter, preying on small mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and insects. It supplements its diet with fruits, berries, and even human food waste when near settlements. This dietary flexibility allows it to thrive in various habitats, from woodlands to grasslands. Unlike the black-backed jackal, which is more aggressive and often hunts larger prey, the side-striped jackal prefers smaller, easily subdued animals and carrion left behind by larger predators. When hunting, the side-striped jackal relies on stealth and patience rather than brute force. It moves cautiously through its environment, using its keen sense of smell and sharp hearing to locate prey. Once it spots a target, it often stalks it slowly before making a quick, precise pounce. Insects and rodents make up a significant part of its diet, and it is known to dig into the ground to unearth burrowing animals. It may also wade into shallow water to catch amphibians or fish. Occasionally, it hunts in pairs or small family groups, especially when targeting larger prey like hares or young antelope, but it generally prefers to hunt alone. Scavenging plays a crucial role in its feeding strategy. Side-striped jackals frequently follow large predators like lions, leopards, and hyenas, waiting for an opportunity to snatch leftover scraps. Their cautious nature means they rarely challenge other carnivores directly, instead waiting at a safe distance until the dominant predator leaves. In human-inhabited areas, they are known to raid garbage bins and even steal poultry, making them both adaptable and sometimes problematic for farmers. The side-striped jackal follows a monogamous breeding pattern, meaning that a mated pair typically stays together for life. They breed once a year, with the timing of reproduction varying by region but generally coinciding with the rainy season when food is more abundant. In most areas, mating occurs between June and August, with pups being born between September and November after a gestation period of 57 to 70 days. A female side-striped jackal usually gives birth to a litter of 3 to 6 pups, though litters can occasionally be larger. The pups are born in underground dens, which the parents may dig themselves or take over from abandoned burrows of other animals like aardvarks. At birth, the pups are blind and completely dependent on their mother. For the first few weeks, the female stays with them in the den while the male provides food, either by hunting or regurgitating partially digested meals. As the pups grow, both parents continue to play active roles in their care, and older offspring from previous litters may also assist in raising the young, a behavior known as cooperative breeding. The pups start venturing outside the den at around 3 weeks old and are weaned by about 2 to 3 months. However, they remain with their parents for several more months, learning essential survival skills before becoming independent. Some juveniles stay with the family for up to a year, helping to protect and feed the next litter before eventually leaving to establish their own territory. The strong family bonds and cooperative rearing strategies of side-striped jackals contribute to their survival, ensuring that the young have the best chance of reaching adulthood in the often harsh African wilderness. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.